So, Francois, what other sort of issues are you trying to bring home? Obviously, there is a resource shortage in government hospitals,
Yes.
and I mean, what are you hoping this documentary will sort of try and change?
It's a change that will have to happen slowly. It's not something that will change overnight. I think, firstly, if the rest of the departments of health could follow the Western Cape Department of Health, which lowered the hours from 30 to 24 hours recently,
Yeah.
that will be a massive change. But it's still not enough, you know. And hopefully, in time, it will intrigue more people to go and study medicine, so that the hours can even become less and less. But the shortage in doctors is the real issue, and that needs to be addressed. And it's not going to be a quick fix. And if it doesn't get addressed quickly, there's going to be a slow leak as well of doctors, a brain drain of people going outside the country. Maybe
Well,
going
isn't
to
there,
private.
sorry to interrupt, I mean, is there not at the same time a fear that exposing the conditions is going to sort of make people reluctant to study medicine?
For sure,
You know?
for sure. But I think the general thing is especially in the schools that I know, the smart kids always go do medicine without having an idea of what they're actually going to do. So if it does influence them not to study medicine, I'm happy. Because if you can't take that, then you shouldn't go and study it. But in the same time, there will be other kids who maybe don't have the same marks, but they're really keen to do that and they have a passion for the industry. So maybe it's not the smart kids that need to do it, but the people who have the ability to stomach the hours and the conditions that should be doing it.
And in your research, you know, in producing and directing this film, is it safe to say that South Africa has some of the worst conditions and some of the, I guess, busiest sort of trauma units? I mean, I recently spoke to a Canadian doctor who came out here. He was specializing in emergency medicine. He came out here for work experience because back in Canada, in 1 week, some guy might come in with, you know, a cut in his leg, and he said his first night here, a guy came in with a gunshot wound.
Exactly. No, it's true. The people see crazy things here, which I won't reveal to you now, but there are some of these things and cases that we show in the film. But the British doctors, for instance, only work a maximum of 16 hours. So when they come here, especially at Ngwelezan, they're exposed to 30 hours. They can't believe it. We are certainly not alone in the world. There are other countries that work the same hours, but it is really bad here. It's just third world countries don't have the luxuries of the first world countries. And also, as you said, the patient care in other countries can be much better because there's much less of these traumatic incidences.
And Francois, what about the facilities? I mean, government hospital facilities. I mean, and we're talking about a shortage of doctors. What about the means to look after these patients?
Yeah, I think there are the means to look after them. Especially the two hospitals that we filmed. The one was in Ngwelezane, the one was in Mpangeni Low and Mfolozi Hospital. And you could see the one was a new hospital, really a great hospital, clean, really excellent. The other one was just a bit more worn down. There's a bit systems was offline every now and then and stuff like that. So it's little things that need to be addressed, but it's not impossible. They can do that quickly. That can be fixed on the short term. But the conditions are difficult sometimes. But if you can compare the two that we filmed, you can see that it can be done, and it makes a big difference if the conditions are improved. So it's small things like that that would definitely make a difference in for the doctors.
Finally, the reception of your film. I mean, what has it had so far? You said earlier that you have had a sort of one pre-screening, but when I see it's going to be screened at a couple of festivals at the end of the month?
Yes, that's right. We're really excited about that. We're hoping that the community comes out and supports us at the film festivals. We've been accepted to Josie Film Festival happening 17-18 September, and also Ugu Film Festival at Margate for 17 September.
Okay.
And then also the Public Mental Day. No, Public Mental. Okay, just
Mental
scrap
Health
that.
Day.
Yeah, Mental Health Day Film Festival in Cape Town as well on the 10th of October. But people can go to the Facebook page Intersection Studios to see the details of the film festivals, how much it costs, and also to watch the trailer. But more than that, I'm just excited about the reaction that it's generated and the awareness that's being brought.
International film festivals?
We have submitted it into international film festivals, but we haven't heard anything back yet. We're hoping that the notification date is the end of this month and the end of next month for some of the festivals. Usually, only months down the line. But as a first-time filmmaker, for me, it's just exciting to see companies like Pharmadynamics, SAMA, and KZN Film Commission support a project like this, because no one wants to give an accountant money to make a creative film, you know. So and also to see it generate as much traffic as it has is very exciting, because you know that there's a topic that has an issue and something needs to be done about it. And I'm just glad that people are supporting it throughout the country.
Okay, Francois, thank you for your time.
Great. Thanks
Cheers.
for the chat.